Sagittarius, welcome back. All right, so this is going to be a week of January 14th, love spread. This is the you versus them spread. Sagittarius, this energy spans about 2 weeks, okay? And it is for love. So if you're not interested in love, you don't have anybody in mind, you're single as single can be, catch me next week and every other week for the general quickie reads, okay? So let's get started. Remember, because it's general, the energies can be interchangeable, and if it resonates, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, Sagittarius, overall energy. Ooh, I like it. Well, please, let's keep this energy for the whole reading. You have the Ace of Cups and the Sun. Some of you, are having a renewed period in your relationship, particularly if you're in a long-term relationship. You might be in a very positive frame of mind in these next 2 weeks, focused on what fulfills you, not just within love relationships, but within career, with other aspects of your life. Where is your fulfillment? Really focused on that. So that's a really positive overall energy to get, and I really like that for you. Some of you may be dealing also with a Leo or Scorpio. I've got those 2 signs out. Doesn't have to be. It could be any zodiac sign, but I'll tell you all the signs I see at the end. So the person external to Sagittarius has the Death card reversed and the 10 of Pentacles. So they might be going through some major transformations, particularly in the career sector, but it could also be within the family, within their stability. Or like I said, this is like a transformation of the energy in the relationship if you've not been maybe connecting as well as you usually do. So we'll see what this is about. How you view the person external to you, Sagittarius. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is regarding a relationship you put a lot of work into, long-term relationship, but it's not going to be for everyone. Wow, Sagittarius. 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Like I said, you have like terrific energy right now. I'm kind of jealous. I mean that in a good way. So it's good to be a Sagittarius this next 2 weeks, especially in the love arena. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you, this is a long-term partner. Not all of you. This is a relationship where you've had to put some work into it. But, and how you view the partner, I mean, you view them as the 10 of Cups. So like I said, you view them as somebody who can provide you a lot of fulfillment, comfort. They may be offering you love this week or coming forward. And for those of you in long-term relationships, going out on dates, like reconnecting in the relationship. So I like that. How your partner views you. I don't like this. 7 of Swords. The Sun in reverse. That's so weird because you have the Sun in the upright in your overall energy. So this is getting interesting. And then the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Whoa. So remember what I just said, Sagittarius. Some of you have not been connecting with this person on an emotional level. Some of you on a physical level. But for most of you, emotional. You might have felt a disconnect within the relationship. Because this person feels like that you've been, trying to cover up sadness, depression. You might not have been communicating how you feel with this person. You might not have been communicating everything that you feel. And for a few of you, you're having a new beginning in a relationship in secret, and the person that I'm picking up on suspicions it. That's only going to be for a few of you. And if you're in that situation, you know you're in that situation. So we'll get more cards out. So I've got two groups of you here. Next steps for Sagittarius. Next steps. Sagittarius. Oh yeah, I definitely have two groups of you here. Okay. So, Sagittarius, in your next steps, 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords again. Now you've got the 7 of Swords on both sides. All right, so like I said, I definitely picked up on another group of you, so I'm going to get to that group in a minute. I'm going to finish this one. The first one I started. And then 5 of Swords. God darn it. Sagittarius, I feel like in your next steps, you know, you might not be telling anybody what your next action is going to be. You might be keeping it to yourself, keeping it on the down low, you know, working on, like I said, this relationship, trying to keep it more consistent, okay? Particularly, you know, if you're in the first group, things have not been consistent. You might have been going through a period where you were either not communicating your feelings or not communicating at all, going through a depressive period. And now you're just trying to keep your relationship too, like under wraps or under, not like, keeping it between you and your partner and not the whole world, okay? To try and maintain the equal give and take, the balance in the relationship. Because I keep picking up, like, there's a hush-hush energy here, all right? And then watch it, because there might be conflicts coming up. We'll see. I feel like for those of you in the first scenario, if there is conflicts that come up within the next 2 weeks, you have like so much positive energy available to you. I don't feel like it's going to, I feel like overall, you know, it's not going to impact you the way I would normally see this card impact somebody, because you have the Sun as your overall energy and the Ace of Cups. So yeah, there might be some conflict, but I feel like it'll be either quickly resolved or just not important enough or big enough for you to put your concentration on, all right? Because a lot of you are very concentrated on trying to improve your health, improve yourself, and stay in that high positive vibration, you know what I'm saying? That's if you're in the first group. I definitely have another group of you here, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. Person external to you. Wow, you have so many repeating cards here. They have the 10 of Cups and their next steps. You had the 10 of Cups and how you view them. Definitely coming together. You know, continuing the relationship. But also, like I said, this relationship might go in periods where it's really great and then periods where it's not so great. You or your partner or you guys together may do that. But I feel like they're, you know, they have a lot of passionate energy. They may be taking action towards you. Like I said, if you're in a long-term relationship, I feel like you're going to put some time aside for your partnership over the next 2 weeks. Whoops. And try to be better at communication. What's interesting, though, is that you end it on the 5 of Swords for you and the oh my god, my mind went blank. See this? The Lovers in the reverse. So, you know, old habits die hard in relationships. Don't keep that forward momentum, Sagittarius. Because there is potential for it to go to backslide, back into conflict, indecisiveness, and yeah, towards the end of the 2-week period. Okay. That's scenario 1. If that resonated, cool. If not, stay tuned. And actually, you might be in both scenarios because somebody's definitely lying if you're in the second group. So for the second group of you, I feel like Sagittarius, yes. You have somebody in your midst that is very, very much in love with you. You're in love with them. I mean, there might be a lot of reciprocal feelings. However, you or this other person, or both of you, because I have 4 here, are in a relationship with somebody else. And I feel like that relationship is like completely stagnant and dead on both ends, both your end and their end. And for them, there might be some instability, like I said, within the home, with their spouse, if they have a spouse, with or a relationship, another relationship, within the family, within finances. And that's why there's secretive energy here on both sides, because both of you are keeping it a secret. Both of you. Sagittarius, if this is your situation, you might have recently opened up to this person about feeling unhappy in your current relationship, feeling depressed. And they might have comforted you over this. All right, so that's why I feel like for those of you in this group, the relationship is in and out because you or the person external to you, or both of you, for a lot of you, it's both of you, are in other situations, other relationships. Or it's like you come together, what's the word? You almost like comfort, you listen to each other, you comfort each other, you talk to each other, because I feel like that's not happening in the current relationships. And then the energy changes as you go apart, and it may go like this, you know. And for those of you that this is for, you absolutely 100% know it's for you, because it's known on both sides. Both sides. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, my partner's cheating, then this is not for you. Because both parties, even if you're the cross watcher, meaning this is not your sign, but you're watching it for somebody else, no. Both parties know. And if you're the person that is being stepped out on, you know too. Or you intuitively know, you intuitively pick it up, you already suspicion it. Something to that effect, okay? Hopes and fears. Oh my gosh, yes. 2 cups. This is your soulmate. If you're in the first group, I feel like your relationship is definitely going through some major changes right now. Really, if you're in either group, to be honest with you, you're going through some major changes. And remember, if you're in the second group, another way I could read that is it's not cheating. It's you ended things with one partner, Sagittarius, and you have a new relationship here, but you may be keeping that relationship hush-hush from the ex, because maybe the ex, like, you don't want to upset them, disturb them, make them jealous, whatever. So, okay, there's 3 groups of you. Goodness gracious. But the person that you thought of when I first said your overall energy of being in love, having this union with, you know, your hope is that it's a soulmate connection, and I see for a lot of you it is. feel like there's a very strong connection here. Person external to you, hopes and fears. The Empress in the reverse and the Hierophant. If you're in the first scenario, I feel like this person wants to keep, like I said, things steady. They want more predictability in the relationship. They may be tired of the roller coaster ride, okay? And the fear is that, you know, it will continue to be unstable. You know, if there's money issues, their fear is not having enough. Also, FYI, that's just a side note. If you're in the other scenario, the second group of you, then this person is letting traditions, society dictate what they do. So they're staying in a relationship because either they feel I wanted to say bound, and then I wanted to say contracted. So that's an interesting set of words. But I feel like if you're in the group where you're with a person that has another person, their fear, you know, is to be judged by society, should this come out. Also, fear of loss. And of course, the hope is, this is such a weird hope, is to maintain the higher road. And I have no clue what that could mean. For a few of you, they want to maintain the status quo. They don't want their image to be damaged. Or yours. And then in the last set of you where this is an X, I feel like this person still wants to be with you. So that could be why you're keeping things from them. You know, that you've moved on and stuff. So, this is a very interesting reading, Sagittarius. Goodness gracious. Long story short, though, you got some positive cards here. Oh my gosh. And then as I say that, you get the overall message of perfect timing. Well, it's always the perfect timing. You're here to live your life. You know, every time I hear somebody say that, it's not the right time. It's not the right. You make the right time. You make the right time. There is no such thing as the right time. So that card is actually a little ambiguous. It's always the perfect time. If you truly feel something, you know. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Please do let me know how this resonates. I would love to hear from you guys. Let me tell you the zodiac signs I see here. I have Taurus, Gemini, like I said, Leo, Scorpio, Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I've got Leo again. Possibly an earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But I have mostly fire, air, and Scorpio. But it could be any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. If it resonated, it resonated. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, namaste.